Wend Wellness Nerd Out Time! How you guys doing today? Happy Wend Wellness Nerd Out Time, you guys. And a very, very happy birthday to my awesome Uncle Brian. Happy birthday, Uncle Brian. This one's absolutely for you. We'll talk about him a little bit more at the end, of my cousins who I love so much. You guys are the absolute best. We'll get into them at the end. As for now, let's talk about soy and its impact on testosterone production and reducing risk for prostate cancer in men. So this one's majorly for you men out there today. The common mantra goes that, soy intake can reduce libido, can reduce testosterone production, things like that. So what does the research say? Well, as a general fact, the estrogenic effects of soy isoflavones, some of the bioactive compounds contained within soy, can inhibit testosterone production via the enzymatic inhibition of intermediates involved with testosterone production. All right, and hence what they form, intermediates between cholesterol and testosterone production, therefore may not be formed properly and we wouldn't have as much testosterone. Right now, that's theoretically. Having said that, meta-analyses done on 15 randomized controlled trials showed no association with mild to moderate daily soy intake and testosterone production. Okay, so mild to moderate amounts, soy is just fine for you guys out there, and it shouldn't reduce testosterone levels. Okay. Now, having said that, two case studies are worth mentioning that reported adverse effects on testosterone production in the sense of having a high daily intake of soy isoflavones, and that was around 360 milligrams of soy isoflavones, which is a lot. We'll talk about what's a normal amount that you can have to not reduce testosterone in a day. But these two case studies, one man, he was 60 years old, had and this was over the course of 6 to 12 months, around 360 milligrams of isoflavones. One 60-year-old man who drank 3 quarts of soy milk per day, and that's 1.8 liters. That's a lot of soy milk, you guys. He reported gynecomastia, erectile dysfunction, and reduced libido. Now, the other case study was a 19-year-old vegan boy who had a high daily soy intake, subjectively reported erectile dysfunction and hypogonadism was also observed. Now, again, having said that, the important takeaway here with soy and testosterone production is that mild to moderate amounts of soy, and that's around the ranges of, say, 10 to 70 grams of soy protein in a day or 240 milligrams of soy isoflavones in a day, should have no adverse effects on testosterone production, and so you should be just fine. Having said that, though, higher daily intake of soy supplements and products could reduce testosterone levels. So just don't have too much of it. That's pretty much what it is. And again, you can get up to 240 milligrams of soy isoflavones and 70 grams of soy protein in a day, and you shouldn't see any reduction in testosterone. All right. Now, as far as prostate cancer goes with soy, well, there was a meta-analysis done on 30 observational studies involving 266,000 men across North America, Europe, and Asia, which showed a high daily intake of all soy foods to reduce the risk of prostate cancer by 29%. Very statistically significant, and even more so was a high daily intake of non-fermented soy foods, which reduced the risk of prostate cancer by 35%. All right, very statistically significant once again. And it should be said, though, that, if you already have prostate cancer, soy supplementation isn't going to do anything for you. At least the research doesn't show any real benefit there. All right, but it could be good in a prophylactic sense. For reducing your risk for developing prostate cancer, could soy intake, especially non-fermented soy foods. So before we go, we got to say what's up to the homies. Mom Bear, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Good to see you on here. Zonic CO, how you doing? Thanks for hopping on. 1Madi12. Paulo Silva, my man. Yeah, I'm doing great, brother. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you on here, man. Miss you. So before we go, we got to say happy birthday, Uncle Brian. Happy birthday, Uncle Brian. Oh my gosh. I love you so much. I hope you're having a nice day today, a nice relaxing day with you and the kids. Just, kind of get away from it all, just sitting there hanging out and enjoying some good quality time together. I wish I could be spending it with you, but I'll be seeing you soon enough anyway, which I'm very excited for. And when I think about you, Uncle Brian, off the top of my head, what do I think of? Well, I think of you guys driving up to Long Island to visit us growing up, and you rolling up in that big van, and I would always say, like, my cousins from the beach are here. My cousins from the beach are so cool. I would tell people, I'd be like, yeah, they live in Virginia Beach when I was a kid. I wish I lived right near the beach, which I do, I guess. Live 5 minutes from the North Shore. Those are fake beaches, though. They don't have good waves, and they got a lot of rocks and stuff. And you guys live near cool beaches, so it's totally different. Albeit I'm 30 minutes from the South Shore. The point remains the same. And I remember your van pulling up. You guys just had a road trip. You'd rock out of that van like Chevy Chase, taking the family, around, having some good old bonding time on that long ride, which I know all about, driving to Florida too, with all of us. But man, I think you guys rolling up, and I just remember being so excited, looking out the window, seeing the van come, and I knew we were about to have a lot of fun. I knew we were about to have a great time, and as I've grown older, I've always had great conversations with you. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you and talking with you, being able to extract as much wisdom as I can, and get a couple laughs and have some cheers while doing it, right? And so thank you for being a great uncle. Your kids are fantastic kids. I have great cousins. You raised fantastic kids, and they're all living great lives, and I'm so proud of all them, and I'm so thankful to have all of you guys in my life. So a very happy birthday to you. I love you so much. This is forever your day in the book of Wend Wellness. So happy birthday, Uncle Brian. Enjoy it. All right. I'll talk to you at some point here today. Have a great rest of your day, everybody else. We'll see you tomorrow. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a good one, you guys. Thank you.